Oh my God, Billy Joe Saunders, why in the world are you doing this to yourself? Why? Oh man. Okay. Where do I start? Yesterday you come out and you say that you're ready for a Golovkin fight this summer, but this time you want this at a stadium capacity. And the first thing you must do first is to get through your first title defense against Max Bursock, which is a soft title defense in my opinion. But Matt Bursock is not much of a slouch, but not counting him out. This is boxing; anything can happen. But given his level of opposition and given the way he's fought, this is a pretty soft touch because he's not a power puncher and he does have some bit of boxing ability. But I expect Saunders to get through this fight because he's more of he fights at angles, southpaw, and very, very a combination puncher, and has very, very good hand speed, very quick hand speed. So yeah. Now back to Gennady Golovkin. Now this situation with Billy Joe Saunders and Gennady Golovkin is crazy. All right. Now for some of you who got upset with me making the video about Billy Joe Saunders verbally attacking 78 and pointing out his inconsistencies and misstatements about wanting the Golovkin fight and dismissing Chris Eubank. Well, first of all, let me tell you guys something. On this channel, on my channel, I should say, no fighters above criticism and no fighters no fighters below appraisal. Okay. So you're going to get a non-biased perspective on how I look at things when it comes to fighters, certain fights, and the business aspect of boxing, okay? If you're looking for fanboyism, you're not going to get this on my channel. Real talk. And trust me, I've criticized my favorite fighters too. Okay, when I see something wrong, I'm going to call them out on it. Now, I suggest and I implore you do the same with Gennady Golovkin, the same you do with Billy Joe Saunders. And yes, I even said that about Floyd Mayweather. For you Floyd Mayweather fans, you got to do the same thing. Even though Floyd's not fighting anymore, but he's continuing to make misstatements after misstatements after misstatements. You got to call him out on it. Real talk. Okay? Now, Billy Joe Saunders, a few months ago, I'm talking to you, since you do listen to the YTBC. A few months ago, before the Andy Lee fight, you said that you were not ready for the Golovkin fight because you acknowledged that he's more of a superior fighter than you, which is cool. Okay? No one ridiculed you for that. Why? Because we appreciate the fighter's honesty and we thought you had dignity right there by saying that. Okay, you know what? He is at the early stage of his career. He's still, he just fought Chris Eubank, which is a domestic level fight. He just entered the world stage. So yeah, we can understand where you're coming from on that. Okay? But days after beating Andy Lee for the WBO title, you come out and say that, you know what? It's going to take me 18 months to get a Golovkin fight and I want $3 million. Okay. It kind of leaves you scratching your head wondering why would you make a statement like that after you initially stated that you were not ready for the Golovkin fight at your current stages of your career because you recognize Golovkin as a superior fighter. Okay. And then you want $3 million. So when Golovkin's team heard that, they offered you to fight. And they were going to give you the amount that you were looking for. So what did you do? You call Frank Warren. You guys get together. It took you days to respond to Golovkin's team. You come back. You want a higher price tag. Wow. So you come back with a higher price tag and you pretty much pricing yourself out for not wanting to fight. And I know some of the people people got upset, at me and other people who criticize Saunders for this move right here because, they're suggesting that, you guys are trying to force him to get a fight with Golovkin right after he beat Andy Lee. No, that's not the case. The case is that he threw Golovkin's name in the mix right before and after the Andy Lee fight. Now, before the Andy Lee fight, he was honest and candid about the fact that he wasn't ready for Golovkin. We didn't criticize him for that, okay? It seems like you guys neglected that. We didn't criticize him for that. We appreciate his honesty and dignity. I have to say that once more. But when he comes out and he puts out a price tag that's pretty much far out, pretty much as outrageous given the fact that he hasn't had a track record of big level fights. Golovkin's team comes out and they were considering saying, you know what, this is a potential unification bout. Let's not give him. Let's give him, give into some of his demands. Let's make this fight happen. But he priced himself out by putting out another price tag, and that's why we went after him for that. Me, I didn't go after him initially, but 78 did. Yeah, by calling him a hoe, okay, maybe that was a bit out of line. But his actions that he did was pretty cowardly, okay? Now, if Floyd did that, you guys would have said the same thing. I'm just being honest. And I would have called Floyd for a coward for doing something like that, okay? But when 78, but when Billy Joe Saunders decides to respond to 78, and I make a video regarding that, yeah, some people get upset or got upset. You guys got upset about that. Why? I don't know. But when I also mentioned that he dismissed the Eubank rematch, you guys got more upset when I mentioned that. So I don't get it. You get upset when people are ducking Golovkin. This is some of the Triple G fans who are defending Billy Joe Saunders here, okay? Some of them, not all of them. So when you guys get upset when people don't want to fight Golovkin, like Billy, but when Billy Joe Saunders ducks Golovkin, you guys get upset of us calling him out for that. You don't want us to go after Billy Joe Saunders for ducking Golovkin. But when I mention this, other fighters like James DeGale and Timothy Bradley who expressed interest in fighting Golovkin, they want the fight. You guys dismiss it, you laugh it off, and you get upset when people call him out. So I don't get it. You get upset when people call out Golovkin, you get upset when people duck him, and you get upset when certain fighters like Billy Joe Saunders duck him, but you don't want us to call him out on that. It's funny how that works. So this is what I'm hearing right now. And the fact that he's coming out and saying that now I want the Golovkin fight, I want it for this summer. Oh man, first of all, I don't take his word for it because because his previous inconsistencies and his misstatements about Golovkin and whatnot, I don't believe him. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it until something comes to fruition, like a contract signed or a press conference or someone within both camps, like Loeffner and Warren, confirming. If either of those camps could confirm the fight, then I'll take his word for it. Okay? Now, if it does happen, win, lose, or draw, Billy Joe, you get all the respect in the world, man. All the respect in the world. So, with that being said, good luck on your fight against Max Bursock. And by the way, Max Bursock, his greatest win on his record is against Brian Vera. And he did beat the likes of, on domestic level, like Nick Blackwell, who's going up against Chris Eubank coming up, which some people did get upset about that fight being made, including me. But I'll get to that in another video. But I expect Saunders to win this fight, as I initially stated. But let me know what you think. Comment, share, subscribe, signing off. Peace.